Hi class, we are talking about setting today. Setting has two parts. That's why you see two pictures. The two parts of setting are time, see it's a clock, just go with me, and place. This is a picture frame, like you might take a picture if you go to a neat new place. So we have time and place. Together, those make the setting. I'm going to read a story. The first story is just for listening. Listen closely and see if you can think of what the time and the place are. Together, that's the setting. Before we start, let's give a few little hints. Time can mean a lot of different things. It might mean, what time is it? Like, it was the afternoon, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Or maybe it was 6 a.m. in the morning. Maybe it was 11 p.m. at night. So you could have words that describe time, like 6 o'clock, or 6 a.m., or morning, afternoon, evening, and night. You can also have time words that describe the season. It was summer, or winter, spring, or fall. You can also have time words that describe the year. It was modern day. That means it's happening about the same time as we are living. Or long ago, in the past. Or prehistoric times, like the time of the dinosaurs. So you can use any of those words to describe time as well. Any of that is part of your setting. The place is a little bit easier. There are more words that you could use to describe place, but it's just the place. Maybe it's the school, the house, the bedroom, the United States of America, China, Australia, the ocean, outer space. See, there's lots of places, and it could be anywhere. And you can use a word like that, or draw a picture to tell me the place. Together, time and place make settings. Let's listen now to our first story. The story is called In the Mountains. Does that give you a hint of what the setting might be already? Okay. Tyler was excited about going to the mountains. He had never been there before. There will be so many new things to see, he told his dad. Yes, it will be a lot of fun, said Dad. They drove a long time. When they got to their campsite, Tyler took a walk with his dad to explore. They saw a family playing catch. They saw another family having a barbecue. Look at the snow, Tyler said. He had never seen snow before. Hey, said Dad, when Tyler threw a snowball at him. Tyler and Dad built a snowman. Tyler found some rocks and sticks to add to the snowman's face. Tyler had a fun time in the mountains. There are always things to discover in new places. What did you think? Did you like the story about Tyler? Okay, let's start with setting. We are going to work on time first, because that's the harder part. What time was it? Can you think of any words to describe the time? Well, let's start with this. Tyler and his family went to a place, and it said that he went on a walk with his dad to explore. If you're going on a walk to explore, do you think it's daytime or nighttime? I think so too. It must be day, right? You don't go out and explore in the middle of the night, so it must be day. What else? What other clues did we hear in the story that tell us about the time? It said while they were exploring, they saw snow, Tyler threw a snowball, and they built a snowman. So that kind of gives us a hint of maybe what season it is. What season do you think it is? Winter? I think it could be. It could also be fall or early spring, because there can still be snow in the fall and spring. But most of the snow we see is in the winter, so I think that's a pretty good guess. Let's say winter. I'm going to draw a snowman to show winter. I need my snowman to have a hat and a face. There's me, snowman. Okay, we have the time. Now, let's think about the place. This part should be easier. Where were they? In the mountains. That's quite easy. It was the title of the story, and then they talked about driving to the mountains. So I'm going to draw mountains. There we go. So you figured out the setting of our story. Good work. I'm going to read another story, and this time, instead of filling it out on the board, we're going to fill out the paper. So it looks the same. We have a time clock and a picture frame to show the time and place for our setting. A whale in the bathtub. A Whale in the Bathtub by Kylie Westaway. Illustrated by Tom Gillett. Tonight, there was a whale in our bathtub. He was using my bubble bath. I'm going to pause there. Did you notice something? We already have a hint about the time and the place of our setting. Okay, if we get to the end and you don't know, we'll come back to this page. You could have knocked, he said. I never seen a whale in our bathtub before. I wanted to ask how he got there. You're using my bubble bath, I said. I don't like it, said the whale. Have you got any that smells like krill? What's krill? Krill's my favorite food. And can you shut the door? You're letting the heat out. My sister Allie was watching TV. Mom told you to get in the bathtub, Bruno. I can't, I told her. There's a whale in our bathtub. Mom, shouted Allie. Bruno's pretending again, and he's not taking a bath. I'm not pretending. Last week you said there was a bear under your bed. On Dad's birthday, there was a walrus in the backyard. You're always making things up. Allie, stop telling tales, Mom said. Bruno, get in the bathtub. I stomped upstairs and banged on the bathroom door. The whale was scrubbing under his flippers with Dad's back scrubber. I frowned at the whale. I have to take my bath. I haven't done my tail yet. Come back later. He squirted in more bubble bath. My brother loves science, and his room is always full of rockets and robots and switches and tubes. Pete, there's a whale in our bathtub. A whale can't fit in a bathtub, said Pete. Even a baby whale would be too big, and there'd be no room for the water. It's just impossible. I sighed. Then I asked, Hey, Pete, what does krill smell like? But Pete was busy again and wandered back to the bathroom. I'm still washing my back, said the whale. Can't you wash in the ocean? I asked. No hot water in the ocean, said the whale, and no bubble bath or soap or washcloths. But you're taking forever. I'd be quicker if you had a bigger bathtub. I feel like I'm washing in a bucket. He flicked bubbles at me. Come back later. Dad was home when I went back downstairs. He put down his suitcase and threw me up in the air. Dad, there's a whale in our bathtub. A whale? Wow, Dad laughed. How did it get there? Was there a flood today? Or the whale got stranded? Or did it just swim up through the drain? I don't know, but I can't take my bath. Go on up, Bruno, said Dad. It's bath time. I'll be coming to check in 5 minutes. But Dad, now, Bruno. Okay. Okay, I said to the whale, you've had a really long bath, and it's my turn now. No, said the whale, rinsing his barnacles. I'll be at least another hour, maybe 4. But I'll get in trouble. I have to take my bath. The whale looked at me and smiled. I have an idea. And the well took a long, deep breath. Whoosh! Mom came up to tuck me in. You smell a bit fishy, she said as she gave me a hug. It's probably krill, I said. No, I said. Did you take your bath? No, I said. Tonight I had a shower. Mom smiled. Bruno, we don't have a shower. I know, I said, but we do have a whale in our bathtub. The end. I love this book. I read it for the first time just a few days ago, and I thought it was so funny I wanted to share with you. I got this book from the library. See? You can go to the library and get books too, or maybe your mom and dad can order them and pick them up curbside. It's kind of neat. Well, what is the setting of this book? Did you figure it out? I told you there were hints on that very first page. The very first word of the book was tonight. So is it morning? No, it is night. It doesn't seem like it's the middle of the night, but the kind of night like time to get ready for bed night. It's night. And then where does the story take place? Does it take place at school? It's about a whale, so does it take place in the ocean? No, it takes place in his house, right? He is home. And if we want to be more specific, it's in the bathroom. So I drew the house and I drew the bathtub. This is such a fun story. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun looking for the setting. As you read books this week, try to find the setting, the time and place of each story. Have a good night, or a good day. I don't know. Maybe it's night, but it's probably day. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.